morning. I just had my coffee. I am going to film some content for today, obviously, as I am filming right now. Today's technically my day off at F45 for coaching, but I still have a lot to get done. So I'm gonna check up on orders for HYPLV Las Vegas. We may be doing a table setup this upcoming Saturday. Today's Monday, so I need to figure all of that out. I'm gonna give Reggie a bath because it is way overdue and get ready for the day. Add a little pizzazz to my look right now because I look a little crazy. All right, I'm gonna go get ready. Hi, are you ready for a bath? You ready for a bath? You want to take a bath? Do you know what that means? Okay, come on, let's go. Let's go.
So let me show it. You are exactly what I want. Kinda cool and kinda not. Wanna give myself to you. Yeah, we're driving down the freeway at night. I only got one thing in the back of my mind. I'm feeling like this might be my time to shine with you, with you, with you. I got my head out the sunroof. I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the thought of you. You're making...
I am somewhat ready to go. Reggie got his bath done. I took a shower because I was very dusty from cleaning once I was done brushing him. I didn't realize how dusty it got, but we haven't been out there since like last summer and it gets really dusty in Vegas. So I needed to kind of clean up the area, but then I was gross. So I wanted to shower and get ready for the rest of the day. I'm gonna go into our detached garage. We made it a little gym and I'm going to ride the bike for like 10 to 15 minutes just to get out of the apartment for a little bit. And then I'm gonna come back and get work done. Kane takes the car during the mornings. So for me, I'm here by myself until he gets back. And when I'm by myself and it's my off day, I don't want to be in the apartment the whole day. It gets stuffy and I want to just switch up my scenery. What I have started doing is going to our little gym to ride the bike or do something to get my heart rate up. One thing that I do like also is Nike Training Club. I use the app. There's like a bunch of different guided exercises where you just press start and then it tells you exactly what to do. It times everything. So sometimes I'll do that too, depending on what I'm doing later on in the day. This is more of just getting out of the apartment, getting a little bit of a sweat going, and I'll usually do weightlifting afterwards later on. Oh my gosh, this mirror is so dirty. This is Women's Best. This is from Amazon. Nike, Nike, Nike. These are so dirty. Let's go ride a bike.
Yesterday when we were walking down the street.
All right, so this is our little makeshift gym.
And all
yeah, that's what we got.
Was a smile for you to capture me. You got me turning around so I can ask your name.
All right, so I'm done with the bike ride. We're gonna make a protein shake. We're gonna make some protein waffles. My favorite right now is the Blessed Chocolate Milk. I think they just came out with this flavor, but I have not been able to find a good chocolate vegan protein. This one tastes really good. What I kind of look for is a protein content that is similar to the carb content. I don't know why, but for some reason with a lot of the vegan proteins that I've had, the protein is down here, the carbs are like up here. Carbs aren't bad for you, you definitely need them in your body, but I try to find something where it's like almost equal. And this has 8 grams of carbs and 23 grams of protein. So anything in the 20s with protein is what I look for.
Magic. Magic.
All right, you guys, it's a little bit later in the day. I'm back with my favorite coffee mug. Shout out to my friend Erica for getting me this. I think I had this in my last sit down video. Put it right there so it doesn't fall. But it is the perfect time to lead back into the confidence series, but this time we're going to be focusing on how to have confidence when going to the gym, when you're at the gym, when you're thinking about going to the gym, all of the above. So little backstory first to start off. When I first started working out, I wasn't unmotivated to go to the gym because I just didn't want to work out and I was being lazy. I was unmotivated to go to the gym because I was afraid to walk in there by myself into a room with guys and girls who looked like they knew exactly what they were doing. Me and the body I was not confident in. I was very scared. It took me a while to figure out not only how to build up my confidence, but also things that I could do to help me with educating myself on how to go to the gym effectively. So with that said, I'm going to share with you guys the tips that I took upon myself that helped me build my confidence so that when I stepped into the gym, the only thing I was concerned about was just getting a good workout in. We're gonna jump right into it, starting with tip number 1. The absolute most important tip when going to the gym is changing your mindset. One thing that I was really focused on was everyone else. I was just very concerned that I would stand out and people would be judging me. I thought that everyone knew exactly what they were doing. They had their perfect bodies, they had no insecurities, and they were just there to get a good workout in. In reality, we are all there to work on something we're not happy about with ourselves. And you could be someone who looks super fit, you could be someone who looks like they're just starting out in the gym, but both of those people are working on something together. Don't assume that the people that have your goal bodies are super confident and are just there to break a quick sweat before moving on with the rest of their day. With that also said, people in the gym are truly focusing on themselves. There may be a slim amount of people that are watching you for whatever reason, don't worry about that. But everyone else is so focused on themselves, they don't even see you. You're doing your own thing, they're doing their own thing, they're there to get a good workout in, that is all. Which leads me on to tip number 2. Some things that I did to help me build my confidence when going into the gym was doing my homework. So leading into talking about the machines and the equipment, there's so much at the gym. It can be intimidating when you're not sure how to set things up properly. So what I used to do is I would do my research before going into the gym. Not only would I plan out my workouts ahead of time, but I would also watch YouTube videos explaining how to set up the machines, and I would take notes on my phone. So that leads me into tip number 3. Planning out your workouts ahead of time before you go into the gym. Planning your workouts ahead of time is going to save you so much time in the gym, and it's also going to make you feel way better and more confident as you're doing your workouts, because there's less time with you standing around trying to figure out, okay, what am I going to do next? And it's more of just going right to one exercise. Okay, I'm done with that, and I'm going right to the next one on my list. So it's more back to back. There are a lot of different videos out there on YouTube now on lower body exercises, upper body exercises, back focused, bicep focused, core. There's so many different things out there. So you can either research on your own, trying to figure out what to do for free, or there are a lot of different programs out there as well as trainers. I am a personal trainer. I do online coaching and I do in-person coaching. So if you ever have questions or you're interested in more additional help, you can always reach out to me. If you want to do the research on your own, you can always look up videos on YouTube. If you do want to put a program together yourself, the main things that you should research are the difference between the compound movements and the accessory movements. Also knowing how to go heavier with the weight safely and when you should go lighter, the difference between repetitions and sets during your exercises. Those are like the main ones when it comes to programming. All right, my next tip is one that some may agree with and some may not agree with, but I can tell you firsthand that this has made me feel way more confident going into the gym than when I was not doing this. Tip number 4 is to take the time to put on something that you feel cute and confident in. Do your makeup or your hair, maybe not your hair because it's gonna get a little crazy. In the past, I've rolled into the gym and I would just start to focus too much on how I looked when walking past the mirror, and it made me feel way less confident, and I also just didn't have the motivation to continue on with the workout. Also, when I'm coaching at F45, I don't have makeup on. So most of the day, I'm not wearing makeup. This is like the one time where I'm able to put myself together because the gym is like my second home. And when I go into that workout, if I see myself in the mirror, I'm like, okay, I'm feeling good about myself. I've raised my confidence. One very important factor is that I'm doing this for me. I'm not doing this for anyone else at the gym. As weird as that may sound, if you put a little effort into how you look before going into the gym, you're gonna feel way better about yourself. My next tip, which kind of leads into what we were just talking about, is on the days where I have an outfit on that I feel like I have looked good in the past, but for whatever reason, I just don't feel confident, I will put a hat on. I don't know what it is exactly about a hat, but when you have a hat on, it almost feels like your identity is hidden. You're just focusing on what's ahead of you. No one can see you. You're in your zone. Hats save lives. My final tip is to have your music ready to go. Nothing is worse than when you're in the middle of an exercise and your phone just goes right to one song that you're like, why is this even in my Spotify or my Apple Music? And it just ruins the mood. What I like to do is I'll make playlists on Spotify for either my heavy lifting days. If I want to be more like happy, uplifting, I'll have a playlist for that. It's all different moods for my workouts. That way, I start with one playlist, and if it's not working for me, I can just go right to the next one, and I'm not searching through to find songs. The longer I take either trying to figure out my music or figuring out the exercises, the more I become unmotivated and I just want to go home. So having the music ready to go not only will help you stay on top of your workouts, but it also gives you that boost to just push through. All right, you guys, those were my tips on how to build your confidence in the gym, when going to the gym, just in general, how to build a healthier relationship with going to the gym and not feeling so intimidated. I hope these helped. If you have any questions or you want me to talk a little bit more about this, comment down below. If you are looking for more training options, let me know. I'm always here to help. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like this channel. Give it a thumbs up. I'll see you in the next video.